Welcome to another episode of Talking Nerdy in the Bedroom with KJ.
And Mike.
So Corey is going to be running a little bit late today, but we are doing our 1-year episode finally. And we're doing a bit of a special episode, which currently means we are not rocking headphones, so if we sound weird, I blame it on that. But our first ever episode, which was a little bit over a year ago now, and definitely over a year since we taped it, was on The Batman. So now we are going to rewatch The Batman that both Corey and I thought was meh and Mike really enjoyed, and we're going to see if a year makes a difference. How you feeling, Mike?
I don't even remember this part, so maybe it might have been exaggerated, really enjoyed.
Exaggerated? I mean, we spent like 2.5 hours talking about Batman our first
year
podcast.
ago. I don't remember. I can't be responsible for things I did a year ago.
I don't know if the courts would agree to that. I will also mention when Corey gets here, we will pause the movie because there is something else I need to do real quick. But we are going to attempt to describe not necessarily what we're seeing, but we have already started the movie as soon as the podcast started, and we're going to kind of give our feelings towards kind of like what we're watching. Kind of like a view and watch. I know that we can't post the video just because I'm pretty sure that's a copyright, and it'll get taken down pretty quickly. I don't think we own the WB or the Batman.
The rights.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, we could try. I feel like it would get pulled down immediately. But we're starting the Batman without the Batman, which is weird. But that's fine. They've got a mass vigilante going.
So this is he's running for governor, right? Or
running for election. I'm not sure if it's governor, mayor. I think it's mayor.
Got to be mayor.
Yeah, Gotham City mayor. Yeah.
Maroney drug bust.
Yeah,
in the background.
Oh yes, which this movie does have a bunch of that, of little Easter eggs and nods. Oh yeah, I forgot the cold open usually has the villain, which is what we have. It's Riddler.
There he is.
It's Riddler, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, except not.
So, I like the grittiness of it. I don't love, like, the weird BDSM mask that he's got going on.
You think would it be better with the question mark hat everywhere?
I don't know. Something like he looks more scarecrowy than Riddler-y.
Yeah, well, so I think I was talking to some friends about this movie who really loved it. They were in like your side of it, and they were talking about it felt more serial killer-ish, which is kind of what, I mean, to me, Riddler never was a serial killer. Riddler was, look at me, I want attention, and if the only way I can get attention is by killing.
Got him.
We did get him, and he got him viciously. Oh, what's that? I forget. Is that a meat cleaver? Or not cleaver, a meat tenderizer? Or is it just a hammer?
I don't know. A hammer?
It looks hammerish. It's hard to tell.
Like a flat thing on the side?
Yeah. We'd be terrible at commentary for things. It looks like this. We think it's this.
Yeah, right? Like
Yeah.
if this was like a football thing?
Yeah. One of the team has the ball.
Guy did the thing, and now he's picked up the other thing.
Yes. There's a team running
down,
with the ball.
Man down.
But yeah, so the friends that I liked, the friends that I have that liked the movie.
The friends that I liked. From the friends that I liked.
They mentioned that it was very more serial killer-ish rather than like campy. And my issue is that I agree with you in like the BDSM stuff, because it looks like right there when he just ripped off that tape, he was getting off on it. And really wasn't the intention of Riddler to like get off on killing, but rather than getting off on being the smartest person.
Right.
And like wanting that attention.
Well, maybe he knew that they'd find the body and then the riddles would start. So he's just like, yes.
I'm sure.
The start.
I'm also not sure, like, Pattinson didn't do a terrible job as Batman for the Batman they gave him, but I don't know. I can't get over not seeing him as
this part,
Batman.
like, when you hear him talk, it reminds me of old, like, Val Kilmer Batman. When you hear him, like, talk in, like, the original, like, Batman movies.
Yeah.
It has that same kind of like gritty voice kind of thing that a lot of people like too.
Yeah, I guess. Well, because again, it feels more real, more like it's one of the reasons I love the Netflix's Marvel series is because they were more based in reality and more gritty rather than some of the other stuff we've seen that is kind of like over the top or campy. So I get people liking this version, but it's one of those things where you still could have, I felt like, done that and then still made it, I don't know, less slow. Which I know there are some movies that are slow and it's great that it's slow, but I just didn't feel like Batman should be that type of movie. And now we've got Joker-ish type of
Right, I was going to say, so like, is this kind of like a nod to like Joker stuff? Like you're trying to get all the villains kind of...
Or at least talked about. Well, Joker is already in prison. You see that at the end scene, right? The after credit scene, like Riddler and Joker talk. So at this point, Joker's already been out, already done his thing, already been arrested.
Right.
So he already has his kind of like posse. So yeah, I feel like that's a nod. I will say I love that they show him putting on eyeshadow. Because there's so many times where the superhero, Batman, runs off and puts on his suit.
Takes off his mask and he's just like regular
Yeah,
human.
he's got no eyeliner on.
Right. Oh shit, the Batman's out!
You think they call him the Batman?
Yeah, the
Like-
Batman.
Yeah, but who does? Have you ever, before this movie or whatever, said the Batman?
Probably. I mean,
It's just Batman.
well, like if you were like on the street and someone was dressed up as a Batman, as a man dressed as a bat, like the Batman, like the homeless man, the Batman.
See, I don't think those words have ever come out of my mouth, though.
And then he takes on the persona and becomes Batman. Like, as soon as he accepts that people call him the Batman, he's now Batman.
I mean,
Like, before he's named, he's just a man that's dressed as a bat.
He's a vigilante.
Therefore, the Batman.
no, he's Vengeance. That's what he
Right.
says he is.
Well, he just kind of dressed weird as Vengeance, then.
Yeah.
There's
Isn't that
no
what this-
unexpected Vengeance.
Isn't that what this whole scene's about in a second?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
He
but
beats the crap out of the Joker-type people.
Vengeance.
Yeah.
The fight scenes are fucking cool in this movie. though. You gotta admit that.
Yeah,
though.
I will. The fight scenes were done right because they looked more real, more visceral.
And he gets his ass kicked.
Yeah, I do like that. I hate movies where just...
The superhero is a superhero.
Right. Especially when you're talking about this where he's
Although,
literally has no powers.
Right, so they get a big old gang of guys here.
And one that looks like he's going to be for initiation.
Right, yeah, he's half clown.
Yeah, half clown. It's half white face, you know.
Yikes.
He's only half racist. And now they're getting spooked by what possibly could be the Batman.
He pulls out, like, what, a knife? Big
Which
knife?
one?
The guy that just walked out in the front?
Oh, I thought you meant Batman. I was like, I don't think he does.
See,
I'm
again,
confused by why they're all so nonchalant about this.
Well, that's the reaction that you would expect, like somebody that hasn't seen...
But this is year one,
Right.
and he's already put Joker in jail.
Well, maybe they don't know about him yet.
I assume they would. There's a bat signal in the fucking sky.
Oh, God, that's gotta hurt. Oh.
And
got him.
also, not a single other person jumped in to help.
Well, they're just like, dude, who the fuck just came out of the shadows and just beat the shit out of this guy? I'd be doing the same thing. I'd be like, all right, well...
I feel like they should know who it is. If there's already a bat signal in the sky, they have to know who he is.
Maybe.
I will say, it's one of the things I liked about the Nolan movies, too.
I mean, these people
is that he got his ass kicked as
they're
well.
like gangsters, so maybe they just don't have televisions. Maybe they don't watch the news.
But if they're Joker type guys, it just doesn't, I don't know, doesn't track. At least for me. Does not track. But yeah, as I was saying before, I enjoyed, at least with the Nolan movies, it was kind of the same where he got his ass kicked, and then like during the third movie, he's like almost a cripple and has a bunch of things wrong with him. And it's one of the reasons he retires is because of all of the injuries he's sustained over the years. So I do like that part of it. It's not like you look at Marvel and most of their superheroes, they just regenerate or don't really get their ass kicked. I also like that he doesn't immediately know that it's in the sky, because I feel like sometimes Batman movies have done that, where they put it in the sky and then he just appears behind Commissioner Gordon or something.
Right.
Rather than him just being out on patrol and then seeing the bat signal and then needing to go find out what the hell's going on.
Would the bat signal work if it's pouring rain?
I mean, I don't know why it wouldn't.
Think about turning your headlights on in the middle of, like, in a rainstorm.
You still see the light.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, would you see, like, a signal in the sky?
Oh. You'd see something. It might be blurry.
Yeah, exactly. Just a line. This is a job for a one-liner.
I do like that the police don't really like him because he's not, like, an established character.
I've never understood why the cops in Batman kind of just go along with Batman, even though they know he's a vigilante.
Well, because they have people telling him.
Right, but like in the Christopher Nolan ones, like the cops are like chasing him, right? Like there's a chase scene when he's like in the...
Isn't that after they blame him?
In the first Batman, I think?
Oh, in the first Batman? Well, it's when he first comes up, yeah. And it's before he gets, like, the relationship with Commissioner Gordon, or, at that time, Detective Gordon, which is Gary Oldman. And then, obviously, they chase him at the end of the second one, where they think he killed...
He's just standing there in the way. Sir, could you please move out of my crime scene?
He's not a doctor, I'll say, by the way.
What's that?
He's not a doctor. Like, him knowing certain things. Like, I know Batman's supposed to be the world's greatest detective, but part of that is because of the technology that he has at his fingertips. And this is him not using any technology. This is just him freeballing.
Maybe Alfred's in his ear telling him, be like, "I look for this in his fingers."
I also don't know when this movie takes place. Like, in what year?
I think it's supposed to be like modern day.
Then how the fuck did nobody pull out their phone and look up Google to solve that basic ass riddle?
Maybe they don't have phones.
They don't have phones?
Yeah, maybe they don't. I think Batman is supposed to take place in, like, I want to say like a 60s kind of like...
I mean, the original movies took place in the 90s, and that's when they actually took place, like the ones with Michael Keaton, Val Kilmer, etc. And then the Christopher Nolan ones were modern day, with that type of technology and everything.
Right.
Because, hell, one of the movies, or the second one, The Dark Knight, they use cell phone triangulation of people using their phones to pick out where the Joker is, which is an illegal technology thing. Oh, we get the Batman song now.
Yep, because he's connecting with this kid that just lost his parent. It's like, don't worry, kid, you'll grow up to fight crime just like me. I mean, to be fair, the music soundtrack to this movie is fucking sweet.
I'll say it's okay. Say that it's not... Like, it's good music, but it's not music that I'm going to listen to enjoy. Like, it has to have, like, a certain motif behind it, like with this movie.
You don't like Nirvana?
I like Nirvana, but I'm not going to listen to all, like... It's somewhat a depressing type of music and scene and all that stuff. So, it just ends up being...
I don't love his, like, emo-ness. I feel like that's, like, the...
Oh, he's very emo.
I know. Like, he's got, like, the long hair, and he just doesn't look like... And like he should be the CEO of Wayne Enterprises. Like at least like what the hell? The Christopher Nolan one. What the hell's his name?
What?
Bale.
Oh, Christian Bale?
Yeah, Christian Bale like looks the part.
Yeah. And for the folks that can't see anything, because obviously we're not on video yet, although that is coming soon, Corey has just walked in, and he is grabbing pizza, and we'll be sitting and watching said movie very shortly.
Ew.
He will also need to adjust probably the microphone. We're not using headphones this time, just because we want to be able to hear the movie, and we kind of all know how we're supposed to talk. So we're doing a one-off of not doing it. But you may need to adjust that or put on the headphones to begin with to make sure you can hear yourself.
The other thing, too, about the bat cave, do you think there'd be actually that many bats in the bat cave if he was in the bat cave the whole time?
The whole time? Yeah, I don't know.
You don't think they'd, move on to somewhere better?
Possibly, places without. But if you're talking about, a city like Gotham, there might not be any other place to go. So they might just go to the only place that is 90% of the time dark.
Push myself.
Hi, Corey.
I wonder what the real estate prices in Gotham versus Metropolis are in this world.
I do not know.
It's I want to move the family to a nice area. Gotham shithole.
Can you hear yourself?
Yeah.
Okay. You think you sound fine?
I don't know.
Okay.
I can hear myself fine. Yeah.
All right. It's better now.
Okay.
I checked the levels. All right.
How you doing this with pizza? You pushing it away while you're eating?
More or less.
Okay.
But now I still love that he's still got the eyeshadow on. I at least love that realism of this movie. That he tried to wipe it away, or the sweat wiped some of it away, and he still has it on. It's
just
not
up the engine there for his new car build. He's doing all the stuff, him and
Alfred.
I
forgot that this was this guy.
Andy Serkis?
Andy Serkis, yeah.
Yeah, dude, he's a great Alfred.
He's not a bad Alfred, I will say that.
That's high praise.
Well, I'm trying to think, has there been really a bad Alfred? I feel like Alfred, they've kind of landed every time for
really
that
not been
specific
that many.
one. Every one of the original Batmans, with Keaton and Kilmer and...
Were they different?
I thought
Alfreds?
they were. Are they the same Alfred? That's the only person they kept the same was Alfred?
Maybe.
Let's put it this way. I can't remember who played Alfred.
I have
in
one of
any
them in
those.
my head right now, but I don't know which one it goes to. And then obviously it's Michael Caine with the Christopher Nolan
I
movies.
don't like the one in the Snyderverse. It's I love Jeremy Irons. I don't like him as Alfred.
Oh, I forgot about him.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I love Jeremy Irons.
I do
yeah,
too.
Yeah.
Not as Alfred.
Not as Alfred. All right. Well, I mentioned to the folks at home that we were going to take a quick break when Corey got here because there's something that I need to do. So I'm going to do it. So, hi guys. Did you just cover your crotch?
Oh, he'll fight your hand away. Don't
So
Just put the pizza.
I'll go for both. So it's a 1-year podcast. Thanks for coming. We've been doing this now. This is our 52nd episode. And I have
a year.
Well, yeah, a little bit over a year, but yeah. I actually have a gift for both of you,
Oh.
and it's a gift that we'll keep on giving. So
Already got it.
what? You don't already have
Herpes?
Yeah.
How did you know?
shit that can fight herpes.
Oh my god.
Look at that!
It's a bidet.
It is a bidet.
Oh my fucking god.
Now you guys can treat your anus right.
There's no way it's actually a bidet. It's gonna be the bidets from his house.
No, those are still at my house.
No, they're sealed.
Yeah,
This
these
is
are
a
sealed.
real bidets.
These
This is
are
a
real
high quality
bidets.
bidet. I
That's
can
right.
only imagine his Amazon business got a surplus in it.
No, this is just me thinking, what would be a funny and also good 1-year gift for the podcast group. And I was like, you know what? My bidet is amazing. Everybody I know I've bought one for, and they fucking love it. Nick has one. Matt has one.
So
Is this
KJ
to
spends
soothe our anus when you chew us out for not showing up?
it is partly that, yes.
KJ spends his days sitting at home thinking about whose anus needs a good wash.
It's true.
He's like,
How else can I have my way with you?
honestly, how many people have you bought bidets?
6.
Oh my.
6. Yeah. Anytime I need a random gift, I'm like, it's just going to be a bidet.
You should do more Secret
That has to be a
Santas.
record. You're probably the record holder,
Oh, I doubt it.
other than a company, for someone who's bought another person.
I almost
bidet.
guarantee that that's not true. We're in such the
To buy other
dark
people?
ages. Yeah, I know. Joe Rogan loves to buy his guests bidets because he has a bidet at his podcast studio, and people absolutely love it. Why are you using paper on your tuchus? Just don't. Just use a bidet. Use water.
I'm drinking out of it.
It'll clean. You do what you want to do, bud. I have a feeling Ollie might drink out of it.
No.
It's gonna shoot right up.
Oh,
That
God.
shit's got some power too.
It's gonna have to go in the upstairs bathroom. 'Cause
I
if
assumed
put it
it
in
was
the
gonna-
downstairs bathroom. Like, Jaden will just never leave the bathroom.
I assumed that it was going to go in the upstairs bathroom anyway. But yeah, so now you got some bidets, clean your own assholes. Maybe I'm just trying to tell you guys you stink. Could be that.
Is it the full kit? What do I have to do? Do I have to,
no,
like,
it's
weld
very
this thing in?
no. You just take out the toilet seat, set that down, put the toilet seat back down, and just hook the water up to it instead of the toilet, and then hook the water back up. It's easy.
And then you just enjoy.
Yeah, you clean out your tuchus. Make sure it's
Do you
lined
put
up.
yours on max?
No.
No, do
No,
not put it on
It's still a little
max.
bit too rough, but there have
do
been.
you want to pee while you're...
No, you put it in the you sometimes can go
Put
to
it
the
on max
midway.
if you want an enema.
Yeah, hey, sometimes when you have those poos, like if anybody's gonna get the most enjoyment out of it, it'll be you two with your terrible shits.
Did I turn this thing to 11?
I mean, it only goes to 10, but sure. All right, boys. So enjoy your anus cleaner, and that'll be good for everybody, right?
Thank you for that.
You're welcome. Feel free to let the.
I'll send you a picture of the before
To
and
be
after.
fair, I've never received a gift like this before.
Yeah, I'm pretty great. These are just facts.
In fact, I've never received any anus gift ever.
I don't believe that. I'm sure if I texted your wife right now, she'd be like, "I've definitely given him something."
No gifts.
No gifts.
No.
Surprises.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, enjoy it. Happy 1 year. Clean your anus, and we're gonna go back to the Batman.
I got you something too.
No, you didn't.
I'm gonna use your bidet in a little bit.
All right, we're back to the Batman. Back with Alfred. He does seem like a whiny emo little bitch.
Batman would do so much better fighting crime if he could just get Andy Serkis's ring and be invisible.
That's true.
Oh, it's not his father. Oh, he took one that one on the chin.
I hated this because, like, I understand like it's a different universe or whatever. And did you just spill that everywhere?
Nope, it was shut.
Um.
Busy.
But yeah, I hated this because they do this to try to like set up later when he almost dies to be like this big emotional thing. It didn't land for me.
Alfred almost dies.
Yeah, he gets blown
I
up.
hardly remember. Like,
Gets like
I've
Batman
tried-
goes to try to do something and then forgets about him being important to him, and then they like blow up the building. They blow up Wayne Manor or some building that he's in. I don't remember exactly. Then he gets all upset.
I've tried to rewatch this so many times. I just never. I like go to it in the HBO, and I'm like, no, I don't want to.
I just can't.
I mean, it is long.
So he's got the bruises and stuff already.
Which is always, I like that.
I like seeing
Well, no,
Robert
which is,
Pattinson just
No,
ass kicked.
I do like the version of this Batman where he's like more
Look
into that.
Look at the fucking house that they're in.
the Wayne Manor.
Yeah.
Yeah, what about it?
It's very like,
Gothic.
yeah.
Yeah. The whole point of Gotham and Wayne Manor and everything, like, that's very Gothic.
It's gonna make a picture.
I think that is called something. Like, Corey and I should know with all of our escape room experience.
Pictogram?
I don't think that's what it's called. Isn't a pictogram when it has multiple pictures and you put
It's
it together?
a puzzle.
I hate you. Give me back the toilet, the bidet.
No, keep the bidet. We're taking the toilet.
That'll be the second
Alright,
year
so
gift.
That is a 08 DB9.
No, it's a car.
Well,
Right.
it's a flat tire, actually.
So it's clearly got to be in that kind of time frame.
Well, that or you just have an older classic car.
That's not an older classic car. That's like a new.
I thought you said it was an 08.
Yeah.
Like
Compared to,
2008?
1960s.
Well, yeah, but this movie came out in 2022.
Right.
So,
Well, we got flash drives and stuff too. So there's modern stuff in there.
but again, so if it is happening more modern time, fucking pull out your phone and go to Google.
Look, the cops don't have a budget in Gotham. Okay, none of them can afford cell phones.
So what do you think?
They
of,
spend all the money on the light.
Yeah.
What do you think of this Jim Gordon versus the Jim Gordon from the Christian Bale?
I don't mind. Well, to be fair, that's Gary Oldman, and it's
Yeah.
very hard to beat Gary Oldman.
Yeah.
But he's fine as this type of Commissioner Gordon.
Yeah. I don't mind him. I think he's one of the.
He's really good in Westworld.
In the first season, especially.
I haven't seen any of the second or beyond.
Second's okay, and then it goes off the rails, and they eventually canceled it, thankfully.
Yeah,
I
before
love
that,
Westworld.
it was all.
Oh God,
very
season 3
realistic.
with Aaron Paul from Breaking Bad is garbage. But season 1 is top notch storytelling, acting, everything. And also, if this is modern day, how do they not know that they shouldn't be plugging in a flash drive to their own personal computer?
I mean, he might just be
Stupid.
the worst police officer on the planet.
Isn't he supposed to be the best? They're one of the best.
Jim Gordon?
Yeah.
Would you need Batman if you were the best?
That's true.
Yeah, but nobody else is solving this shit either.
So you're tied for the worst?
Are you guys excited for the HBO show?
What's is that the Penguin or whatever?
Yeah.
The Iceberg Lounge?
Yeah.
Sure.
And it's supposed to be still Colin Farrell.
Is he just wearing like a fat suit?
I mean, he is wearing a fat suit and makeup, yes. But I actually thought he did a fine job as Penguin. I forget who's the mob boss?
It's the guy from Big Daddy.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
I am sneaky fast.
That's not from Big Daddy. He doesn't say sneaky fast and Big Daddy. That's from Mr. Deeds.
Oh yeah, Mr. Deeds. That's what I was thinking of. He's not in Big Daddy.
Yeah, no, they.
I meant Mr. Deeds.
Yeah.
How do none of the bouncers have a gun or anything? Like, you're at this like lounge, right? Like,
Maybe they're too poor for guns.
that's what I'm saying. Like, Gotham has just gone downhill. Even the gangsters can't afford guns. He's got a pipe though, or a baseball bat.
I mean, to be fair, one of them used a gun in the first fight scene.
Now Batman. Oh, there's
look,
a gun.
he's got a
There's
gun.
Old man's got a gun.
He's got a gun too.
Oh,
He gets shotgunned a bunch.
just lets him shoot him with a grappling hook.
Got Colin Farrell.
Oh, I hear everything they say. I guess we both are. How you doing? I'm Oz.
I love this penguin though.
Yeah, that's why I'm glad they're doing the spin-off TV show on HBO.
Smoke show.
Well, that's Catwoman, right?
Yeah, I think she looks smart. I think that's what Mike meant to say.
She looks smart. Yes. Very intelligent. I'm just gonna do this drug deal right here in front of Batman.
I mean, he's not a cop.
Oh, got them same boots. He saw the boots. Went all the way there. Got no answers. But he saw the boots.
Boots or boobs?
Boots.
But also the boobs?
Her boots. Like she only got one pair of boots. Looks like downtown Boston.
So the cops are poor, the bouncers are poor, and she's poor because she's only got one boot. Or one pair of boots.
Yeah, it's a poor city. They're all
I
poor.
guess.
Except for Batman. Batman gets all the money. Oh, see, she got a phone.
See?
Yeah, if
that
all
drug
he would
money,
have to
though.
do
It looks
to
broken
fix
as fuck,
Gotham
too.
is distribute the wealth, but
I mean, I agree.
capitalist pig though that he.
Okay. He's got to, fund his vigilantism.
So Christian Bale Batman's definitely better. Alfred, better Jim Gordon.
Christian Bale Batman compared to who? Just this one?
Yeah.
I was going to say. because it's still Keaton.
Keaton's
Batman.
Alfred
No,
is
Batman. Just
I'm
Batman.
not talking about just Batman.
Okay.
I'm saying Alfred, probably the best is Christian Bale's.
Michael Caine. Yeah.
Catwoman, I think this one is better than Anne Hathaway's.
Yeah, and I really wanted to like Anne Hathaway's too.
What about Michelle Pfeiffer?
Oh, yeah, never mind.
I was just comparing those two right
Yeah.
now, but yeah, Michelle Pfeiffer is better. But
Yeah, if we're talking about all the movies, the best Batman is Keaton, in my opinion. The best Alfred is Michael Caine. The best Catwoman is absolutely Michelle Pfeiffer, like without any question at all. She played a sadistic, psycho burglar person perfectly.
I hated her outfit though.
I loved her outfit.
Ugh.
Loved it.
of course, you got Gotham, the TV show, too.
Yeah, but I didn't even like their Selena. Like, it was okay, but it wasn't... I preferred Michelle Pfeiffer's character because there weren't really many redeeming qualities to her.
Just watching her change. You know, there's a couple kitties there, so I'll just keep watching.
Like 3 kitties there.
It's lonely being Batman.
Bat perv.
Quick, Robin, grab the bat lube.
I don't think we've had a good Robin either.
I was excited
See, look,
to
she can't
Joseph
even afford a
Gordon-Levitt,
bra,
but
that's how
that
poor
was
she is.
never meant to be. But
I like how she just puts this on in the fucking clear view of the windows.
Well, I mean,
Like
it's
any
raining.
good-
She's on the top floor.
Fucking
She doesn't
close some
expect-
curtains when you're going to
can't
be
afford
putting on your
curtains,
fucking...
Clearly.
There were
She can't
curtains
afford a
there.
bra.
maybe she knows.
Oh, that he's watching?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she's
Like,
one of
that's
those.
that perv from the club. I could tell because of his stupid eyeshadow.
He's fogging up his mask.
They're just falling in love because they both drive bikes.
Who the fuck rides a motorcycle?
And also,
in the
how did he
rain,
get down so fucking quickly? Like, she...
Batman.
How did he get down so quickly?
Yeah, she like did it because she's acrobatic and shit. It showed that, and then she's down there, gets on her bike, drives away, and he just like, oh look, I'm there.
What did you
He
expect?
made a staircase out of $100 million.
Gotham
and
Square
walked down.
Garden. Ugh,
Batman's always prepared.
I guess.
There was a slide.
Bat slide. It's a shitty ass mask.
It is, but this again, I think this is supposed to be her like beginning thing of it too.
But it doesn't even cover like her mouth part.
I mean, why does you shouldn't want to cover the mouth?
The
Mostly,
only part it covers is her forehead and her nose. Like,
makes
who's
it-
gonna be like, you know what? That nose, I recognize that nose anywhere.
well, it's when you put all the features together that
Hey,
you're
Corey.
more noticeable.
What?
Get that recognizable nose.
Oh. You know what to say about big noses.
He's a goofy looking
Nasally ass
motherfucker.
voice.
Look at his the whole bottom part's missing too.
He's like, stop kicking the shit out of me. Fuck.
That just felt like foreplay.
Oh yeah, for sure. Tries to bite him. Give me it back.
Yeah, I like how they went from fighting and she was giving everything she got to being like, no, give it back. Give it back. Yes, grind on me.
Meow. This is not realistic. A bat could never hold back a cat. Apparently, if you're the mayor-elect, you just can't afford an alarm system, huh? They can both just be...
I'm telling
Doing-
you, we've just established how poor this thing is.
They could just be doing fuckery inside your living room and just... Nobody knows. You get this, like, one beat cop that's just like, could have heard... Sorry, just heard just tussling around, but I'm just gonna walk 3 feet into the room with my shitty flashlight.
Well, yeah.
I'm telling you,
Does it
that
look-
mask covers fucking nothing. Like that,
Well,
you can
his-
easily make out.
His has the whole mouth open, and the only thing, you can see the eyes, and he's got eyeshadow on.
Yeah. But hers is like a head thong.
I'll also point out hers has, like, little
Is
ears.
this the motorcycle part you guys
No,
hate?
it's the end.
No, it's the end when
Yeah.
it's just riding forever for no reason.
Yeah, for like 7 minutes.
It's symbolic.
Of fucking the end, and let it end, goddammit.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
What are we uh-ohing? The fuck said those were yours, bitch? I got cookies for me.
Something
They're mine.
in the way.
I'm just gonna.
Cookies. Oh, final notice. It's like $400. That's nothing. I can just give you this money.
Yeah.
No one would take him fucking seriously.
Well, I mean, I think you would if he's already murdered somebody.
If you saw that on TikTok, that mask, it'd be like, hello, people. They'd be like, bro.
Jigsaw did it.
So is the commissioner dead? Is he dead?
Yeah,
now?
well, he was that guy that was just sitting right there. That
Yeah,
said,
but he's not dead. They don't know he's dead yet, right?
well, I think
Because they just said he served a 30-year term. As in, like,
he's
no
dead.
longer
Right.
serving.
I'm thinking he's dead, and that was taken beforehand.
I feel like they're just like, yeah, he's dead.
Yeah.
If he ain't dead now, he's about to be. We don't have anybody to stop him. Oh, look, she's drinking milk. Because she's a cat. Do you guys get it?
Symbolism.
Which, again, if she was poor, she shouldn't be able to drink milk because milk is actually really expensive.
I mean, is it?
It's more expensive than gasoline, man.
Yeah, but you're not. How much a gallon of milk are you using, sir?
A gallon of milk's like $4.
Yeah, but how much are you using? I'm using way
What do you
more-
mean, how much am I using? I get 1 gallon of milk per mile. I don't know. I don't know
Well,
what my
think
my
about like if I get one.
MPGs are with fucking milk.
If I get.
If I buy a gallon of milk, I will use the.
All right, enough about milk. Back to Batman, who's doing stuff. Are fucking Bat's ears pointy?
Are they pointy?
I don't feel like
They're
they
like-
are.
Rounded, aren't they?
That's what I always remember, especially when you look at Man Bat.
Man bat.
Man,
Yeah,
Bat's
it's-
got pointy-ish ears.
Does he?
Yeah, they like stick out like an elf.
But that's an elf, not a fucking bat.
The fuck you talking about? Man bat. Batman?
No, Man Bat. Man Bat is one of the villains in Batman.
And he has pointy ears?
I guess that's what Corey says.
I think so, yeah. They like stick up.
I know they're up, but I still thought they were rounded.
I don't know. His might be rounded. They don't look that pointy.
Those are pointy as shit. What are you talking about?
Maybe it's a rounded tip. It's cold.
Maybe he's a bat that had his ears docked like a Doberman.
I mean, sure. Everybody talks so fucking gravelly in this too.
Have you seen
Like
that?
I know they're trying to make it gritty, and I know they're trying to make it more real, but you gotta talk like this the
Well, he's trying
entire
to, like,
fucking
also
movie.
hide his voice a little bit.
All right, we're back after the audio dropped out, but we did not stop the movie because it is an extremely long movie. But we did miss out on some gold through that time because we spent the entire time talking and laughing. And now we'll probably just be quiet for the rest
They're
of
at
the
the
movie.
funeral.
Yeah, now we're at the funeral. Wow. Funeral didn't really last that long. I don't even know if they got started. But we're with the DA. He's got the bomb around his neck.
Again, did he drove himself in there?
Yes, he was
Yes.
told to drive in there or Riddler would blow up the bomb anyway.
Wouldn't you just blow up the bomb then?
Who?
Like-
He doesn't want to die.
Yeah, you're gonna drive a bomb into like a
Yeah?
bunch of people. Like, I
well,
don't know.
he's not.
He's a selfish prick.
Yeah, it was like the reason he was targeted is because he's not a good guy.
Yeah. See? More gravelly voice. Even when he was shouting. So much gravel.
It's just the old cop voice. Get that cigarette.
Maybe it's because Gotham's full of like smog and people.
Oh,
are
yeah,
breathing.
Should they've all got that? Yeah,
Good.
that's what-
Get your guy out of there.
Do you think he had time to go all the way back to the Batcave and get his costume, or do you think his costume was like in his car?
It's actually in his colon.
That's a big colon.
Yeah. No collar. Huh, but he has a collar. Get it?
That's terrible. About your car's extended warranty.
I've been trying to reach you.
Can't tell if he's got a lisp or if it's fucking because of the mask.
It's definitely the mask. It's because it's got that ball gag in it.
So I love that he chose to sacrifice himself there, but didn't choose to sacrifice himself to drive into that building in front of all those people that he could have run into or
Well, he
blown
didn't
up.
know what the alternative was. He's just like, if I turn on this cell phone, Maybe I'll live. He didn't know what he had to ask for.
I don't know. He just seems to pick his chivalry
Although,
at certain moments.
to be fair, if that collar exploded, I feel like Batman's going to take quite a hit.
Yeah, I guess depending on
They're not
which
gonna
way
take his mask
the
off or anything. Oh yeah, we just lift up your eyelids through the mask.
they're trying to respect his privacy.
Doubt.
See? Trying to respect.
Yeah, they got him all the way down to the jail though.
You protecting this guy, Tim?
Clearly.
We're trying to decide if that was eyeshadow or if he's actually a black guy. So how do we handle this? Find out.
You don't think they could tell by his, mouth?
I'm saying they might have thought he was wearing something.
It's whiteface.
Yeah.
We have had that with the Joker's people.
Michael Jackson too.
You've been here, David.
I don't think that was makeup, though.
I think it started as makeup and then he bleached his skin.
I'm telling you, that's fucking...
I'll make him an offer he can't refuse.
I feel like this movie does that shit intentionally to try to make itself feel more gritty, and I don't know. It just irritates me.
It's just that
Actually, it kind of sounds like that guy sounds a little bit like Larry David. I don't know.
What are you talking about? Oh, punched him right in the arm. He opened up that door with the key super quick.
I don't think that door was locked.
Yeah, he said he gave him a key to the door.
I know, but I thought it was for something else. Maybe not. Whee!
They're just gonna shoot at him right off the bat.
Yep. Never mind all the people that are up there.
Yeah.
Let's
Fuck
just
the
fucking
people on the
open
stairs.
fire.
Collateral damage. It's Batman. Oh, heights. He has a suit, right? He has his windsuit.
Yeah.
And he gets up there, but he's scared of the heights. Right off the
He's
bat.
surprised by it, like he's
Yeah.
never used the windsuit before. And maybe
Like
he hasn't. Maybe this literally was the first.
Yeah. He's
Although you'd think it would have.
I made
You would
this
have tested
windsuit
it
for this reason. He's pretty good at it, though. I can't imagine if I just jumped off a building
Yeah.
and never used a windsuit. Oh, God, I'd be fucking
Oh, I'd die a
dead.
horrible death.
Oh, that's not going to feel good. Oh, boy. Oh, right in the colon.
Do you know how
Something
unconscious?
was in the way.
Do you know how unconscious or dead that you'd be after that fucking fall?
Oh, he's got armor.
What armor's not
Plot
going to help with
armor.
that? Plot armor.
That's valid.
I'll give you that. He walks away with a little
I've been
hovel.
watching, they have TikTok videos where, you rank, who would win in certain categories. So strength, speed, and stuff. And they have plot armor as one of them. And I love it because Batman always beats anybody at plot armor. Have you seen the video edit from all the Batmans where they take out the pointy ears? Picture his head right without the ears. It looks ridiculous.
I think that would look better.
No, you need to think about it.
You would just look like
Somebody with a mask. Well, Daredevil has horns.
tiny ones, though.
Yeah, but still, just nothing. It's fine.
Yeah, but the problem is their helmets aren't shaped right for without it because it's got a bigger backside. It looked like a fucking weirdo.
It still looks weird now.
Without the ears, it's really fucking
Captain
weird.
America.
It's true. He's got a helmet that doesn't have.
I understand. What I'm saying is their helmet, if you just take out the tips, it's like the whole backside
Well, it's because
goes
it's
up to
designed
it.
for it. Yeah.
Right. It looks so weird.
Captain America.
Which one?
His helmet.
Which one though?
The only
Captain
one.
America helmet.
I don't think that there's a Captain America helmet for Sam. I don't think he has a helmet.
Maybe that's because he's not Captain America.
He is Captain America, sir.
We haven't seen his new helmet yet. Or his new armor or anything.
We have seen his new armor in the movie, in the TV show. That movie comes out next year.
I like Spider-Man. I like Spider-Man. I like Miles Morales as Spider-Man. There's only one Spider-Man. It's Peter Parker. Miles Morales is a spin-off character. I'm fine with it. I like his story and everything. He ain't fucking Spider-Man. If you ask me who Spider-Man is, it's Peter fucking Parker. If you ask me who Captain America is, Steve Rogers.
Depends what universe we're in.
Nope, does not.
Because it's in Welcome to the Spider-Verse, but in Into the Spider-Verse, you get Spider-Gwen. In her universe, there is no Peter Parker
That's
Spider-Man.
not
That's
Spider-
not true.
Man.
There was a Peter Parker.
But he never was Spider-Man.
That's not true.
Yes, it is. She got bit. He didn't.
That's true.
I don't think so. In
Yeah,
that.
I mean, it's 100%
And there's a
factual.
Spider-Man and Miles Morales and he dies.
Yes, in that one,
Yeah.
yes.
I'm almost positive.
It's also Peter Parker.
Spider-Gwen knew.
Nope.
Yeah.
She knew Peter Parker. They were best friends. She got bit instead of him.
Oh, okay, whatever. There was a Peter Parker.
That's a
Yeah.
different universe, right?
Correct, different universe. That's why I said it depends which universe.
Well, in our universe,
got him.
Peter Parker, Spider-Man.
In your universe,
We're in the same fucking universe,
Nope.
KJ.
I hate that she has fucking little spiky thing. Although it doesn't look like she does right there.
It's a lot of money.
Oh, there it is. Little spiky things like ears.
She got cat ears.
But she doesn't have cat ears.
What do you mean?
She's not a cat.
She's Catwoman.
I understand. But literally, that's just a fucking winter
Oh.
mask.
Hey, she found her friend.
There's your friend.
That's good.
The world's greatest detective.
Now they have guns.
And one of them's like an Uzi.
Oh, dude, we were talking about best Catwoman. We forgot Halle Berry.
Oh, God. I walked out of that movie. One of the few times I've walked out of a theater. Oh, they're shooting the shit out of it.
Hey, Mister! You think you can come after my money, huh?
See, he calls him Vengeance. I don't think anybody knows him as the Batman.
Is he right there on the ground?
He was.
Oh, I thought it was the body right on the ground.
Again, he was. I think he got up and moved. Now he's in his Batmobile.
I didn't know Batman
What
could
is that
teleport.
sound?
Let's just stand here and watch.
Second coolest Batmobile, though.
What's the first?
The Tumbler.
No.
Dude, that is a cool fucking Batmobile.
I don't think the Tumbler is number one. I don't think this is number two.
Michael Keaton Batmobile.
Michael Keaton Batmobile? No, like
That is like the original Batmobile.
I know. I got ruined by the making of the Batmobile from that. It's like a fiberglass kit on a Chevy V8.
I know, it just looks cool though.
It doesn't look cool.
It does look cool.
If anything, George Clooney's looks cooler
Except that, I mean, George Clooney's is probably my second favorite.
with the big ass wing on the back.
Yeah.
You know, the wing was supposed to be longer.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Why?
it was supposed to be like 17 feet long, and they had to shorten it because it didn't fit on
Why
the.
the fuck would it be 17 feet long?
That was the original design.
Oh, that's just dumb.
It didn't fit on the screen.
But you like this Batmobile. It's
I love
literally
that
just a
Batmobile.
car.
Yeah, it's more realistic.
Ah, it's not supposed to be realistic.
I mean, it's not supposed to be realistic.
Not supposed to be realistic.
It's gritty.
It's just a souped up car.
I don't know, man. That's a cool Batmobile.
No. Is it a cool car? Sure. It's a shitty Batmobile.
Although, to be fair, it is the least Batmobile-ish Batmobile.
I agree.
Although the Tumbler isn't really doesn't really look.
Tumblr's not up there for me either. Although I can't get over the Tumbler because of, what was it, MTV Movie Awards? Where they had that bit.
Yeah.
And it's such a good bit with him shouting. And them adding another character in. It was like Andy Dick or somebody. So good. I will say that this car chase scene has been decent. Like, you see enough car chase scenes in a ton of movies where it's just crash after crash after crash. Especially, like, we got the new Fast and Furious movie that comes... I think it's actually out today.
Yeah, I can't wait for that garbage.
Yeah. But
Get out of the way!
this at least appears to be like an actual car chase. Like,
that's a cool looking car, man.
a car, sure. I'll give you. I haven't denied that once. Cool looking car. Shitty Batmobile.
This is your first crash.
Yeah, but that's a very minor. I haven't even seen anything explode yet. I also have a problem with that. If he
What?
slammed his brakes in front of that 18-wheeler, that 18-wheeler is plowing over him.
I mean, he hit him, so they probably locked up his brakes to not crash into him.
Yeah, but still, with all that momentum and speed, you're going over that guy.
Ghost Rider.
He didn't got him.
Look, there's the explosions I was talking about. They were saving it.
Yeah, at the end.
I just like how the ramp perfectly.
Oh, yeah. More of that plot armor.
There should be a safety thing for the Maserati. You can flip it over like 90 times. Survive. Easy. No side curtain airbags, though.
I will say there are some beautiful shots in this movie. This is one of them. He's walking with a fire behind him in the rain towards the
I thought you were
villain.
just talking about Robert Patterson.
I mean,
This is a beautiful shot.
beautiful
I
shot.
want to see him upside down.
This movie has done cinematography right. Other parts of it, fucking
Hello there.
slow as shit.
Dude, how funny would it be? Just like,
Don't they do that whole thing, and we're about to watch it, but don't they just let him go right here?
I said, I know.
They like lock him up or something like that. Put handcuffs on him.
Yeah, but then I thought they let him go. So you get that whole chase, all that property damage.
Probably killed like 9 people. in
Yeah,
those tractor
you
trailer
hear a
trucks.
little bit of information, and then they're like, all right, get out of here, you little scamp. Yeah, I did enjoy in Gotham Penguin.
yeah.
Yeah.
He's good. I liked the Carmine Falcone too.
I don't remember him from Gotham.
He was bald but not quite.
Yeah.
Very stern looking.
I
Yeah.
don't remember.
He was-
I know
The
Jada.
same guy that plays like Lex Luthor in like the old Superman.
No, that's Gene Hackman.
Yeah, isn't it like old Gene Hackman?
No. Gene Hackman hasn't acted in forever. His last
Saw a
movie
picture of
was...
Gene Hackman recently, and it's like crazy.
Yeah.
How it doesn't even look like him.
But he's like in his late 80s.
I know, but it's just.
But his last movie was Welcome to Mooseport with
Yeah,
Ray
yeah,
Romano.
yeah.
People still give shit to Ray Romano because of that movie.
Dude, I love him in The Replacements.
Replacements is good. Behind Enemy Lines.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite movies with Owen Wilson. See? They just let him go. All that shit with the Penguin, all that damage. They just drive away. They got more important things to deal with.
He's not gonna starve to death anytime soon.
I don't think that's the point, but I mean, like, we're not even gonna arrest him for all this shit.
Like, he's the informant. He's the rat.
Yeah, but all the people that he was protecting, or all the people he was informing to, are like dead now because of Riddler.
Well, maybe they'll use him in the future.
I mean, they technically will, or somebody will, because they have a whole TV
Right,
series
that's what I'm
about
saying.
him.
The TV series is gonna go in on it.
But you're gonna be exploring Penguin without the Batman. That's weird.
I mean, pretty much Gotham was exploring all of them.
You
without the
have Batman.
You don't. You have
You have the
someday down the line becoming Batman.
Sure, but you still have Batman. Or you still have Bruce Wayne. And you're learning more about the other characters, sure.
It's the cordyceps.
No, drop heads.
How did they know the exact orphanage to go to?
It's the one where Bruce Wayne grew up. So that's why Batman knew. And to be fair, it might be the only orphanage in Gotham.
It was a really good Riddler. The one from
Jim Carrey.
The Game.
The game?
Yeah.
Oh, the actual video game Arkham.
Yeah.
I don't know who that was.
I don't know, but that was that was a good story arc about him being the Riddler.
The Joker as Mark Hamill was amazing in those games.
Mark Hamill is a good Joker. He's the one from the series, animated series.
Yeah.
It's like shit. Coming after me.
Well, gonna go after Alfred, thinking that it's him.
Alfred, your one job is to answer the phone. Come on.
He's too busy looking at the mail.
Yeah. Not even your mail. Isn't it against the law to do that?
I mean, technically, yes.
Committing a felony there, Chief.
Wonder if Alfred at that moment assumed that he that the Riddler knows that he is Batman. Because he gets sent to his office, or his house, or whatever, and it says to the Batman.
Wayne Tower?
Yeah, or
So that's
Wayne Manor.
It's on Wayne Manor.
It's supposed to be Wayne Manor.
It's in the tower, though.
This is Wayne Tower, yeah. He doesn't live in Wayne Manor.
Oh. Is there a Wayne Manor in this universe?
Yes, but they moved to Wayne Tower.
Okay. No, he's like, oh no, my father figure who I was a cunt to.
Maybe this is what they both needed.
A near-death experience?
Yeah.
I don't know if Alfred needed it. Alfred seemed like he was always
now
being
Alfred's
nice.
going to lose all his hair and walk around on all fours and go, my precious.
And become more and more British.
You can only hold the American accent for so long.
Well, he's not supposed to be American.
That's fair.
Yeah, he's British Secret Service, right?
Yeah.
Depends on the version, but yeah.
Well, he's always supposed to be at least British, though.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah. In some, he served the Queen's Army or in the Queen's Army.
I
or
don't
whatever.
think he did in Nolan's.
No,
He was just a butler.
Yeah. He was more than just a butler. Thank you very much.
He was a father.
How else would Bruce know that you could just push that log off you?
It's true. Sometimes you get bogged down in the other stuff. How many times have we done escape rooms and not thought the easiest solution? See, it's just like that. You're overcomplicating
Why is he
it.
just spray painting shit?
I don't know. He doesn't have a whiteboard.
Emo.
Like, why can't he just get a piece of paper? Like, who doesn't just have a fucking whiteboard?
I'll also say that none of that stuff there should be helpful because it's all stuff he knew.
Also, where's his fucking shirt?
Robert, where's your shirt?
It's lucky it's not
Lost it
sunny
in the
out.
fire.
He'd glow.
He lost it in the fire.
He wasn't even in the fire.
Well, his stuff was in the fire because that's his house. He doesn't have a shirt.
He wasn't wearing a shirt underneath the bat suit?
No, it's too hot. It's a rubber suit.
Really
seals in the flavor. Yeah.
Oh, I love Batman. Fucking
Good.
Pete Holmes is amazing.
So this movie is much better if you watch it with
Like this?
commentary.
Yes. I will agree with that. I'm enjoying this more than Corey and I at the movie theater.
Yeah. We should just do that with
It's
all
a 10
shitty
out of
movies.
10.
I mean, I still wouldn't give it a 10 out of 10.
Solid 11 out of 17. Where could we go?
Well, my dad's not here.
Oh, you rough.
Oh, that's great. But yeah, I will say
He's
when
like, don't be a douche. Don't be a dude. Say something cool. Say something cool.
I will say when I first watch a movie, I try to shut the fuck up through all of it and get very annoyed, very much like Guardians of the Galaxy 3, which we'll be talking about next week. That fucking guy in front of us. But I try to shut the fuck up during the entire movie. That after you've seen it once, it's like, whatever. See, no one calls him Batman. He's just Vengeance.
Throw your vengeance. I'm Batman. That's what that was a perfect spot for that.
It
line.
should. This movie should just be called Vengeance.
Call me V for Vendetta.
A very good movie, by the way.
Yes.
His bat symbol on his chest doesn't have ears.
Does the bat symbol usually have ears?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, she knows. He doesn't. Falcone is hot daddy.
Just wait for the Transformers to find out. He's going to be out of Section 7.
God, they're doing a new Transformers movie, too. Just looks terrible.
Beast Wars?
That's what it's called?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks awful.
I think I'm going to be just like all the other ones.
I like the first one.
I hated Bumblebee. That was the worst one so far.
I thought Bumblebee was way better than the last few.
Oh, John Cena.
Yeah. Again, better than fucking the last few. All the ones with Mark Wahlberg were garbage. Dark Side of the Moon was terrible.
I think it's just... Is it called Dark Side of the Moon? I think it's just called Dark of the Moon.
Dark of the Moon? Is that what it is? I don't fucking know. The only one that was good was the original.
Dude, that car scene with Jennifer, what's her name? Not
Megan Fox?
Megan Fox, yeah.
Which car scene with her?
The fucking first movie when she lifts the hood.
And she's looking super hot?
Yeah.
All right.
That's what I'm saying.
The car scene.
I know what he's talking about, because technically she's in the car a lot. There's a lot of scenes that could be called the car scene.
The car scene.
They're still talking.
Oh, yeah, they are.
Welcome to our problem with this movie.
It just keeps going.
Look at those nails. We want to see what these nails can do.
It's kitty cat nails.
Got your bad balls.
Wonder if she's got a rough tongue.
Oh.
Wonder if she knows he's white and rich.
Dude, I wish he had been like taking like a Republican talking point back at her. You know, white privilege is a myth. Then you have 5 minutes of political debate.
This movie's long enough, Corey.
Yeah.
It's an effective way to shut Batman up, apparently.
I don't think he's tall, so that means she's really short, huh?
I think she is extremely short.
Robert Pattinson's probably pretty tall. I
don't
bet he's
think
over
so.
6 feet.
You think so?
Yeah.
I've got Google, boys. I'm going
Because
to look
I'm
this
just
shit
thinking
up.
in the Harry Potter movies he was tall.
Compared to them who were short as balls.
I get it.
I bet he's like 6'0" on the dot.
6'1".
6'1".
Yeah.
So she's like probably what, 5'4"?
I don't consider that very tall. He's taller than
all
average.
I said was I bet he's over 6 feet.
How tall are you?
6 feet.
Oh, fuck you are.
5'9".
If you're on a good
Yeah,
day.
I thought you were as tall as I am.
How tall are you?
5'11".
If I'm as tall as you, you're not.
Are you 5? Aren't I taller than you?
I don't think so. You're
We'll have
5. I think you're. I thought we were all like all pretty. We're pretty close.
We're
to the
all
same
pretty
height.
close, yeah. I'm like 5'10". He's 5'9". If you're 5'11". But I thought I was taller than you, but maybe I'm not.
I'm the tallest.
Yeah, no.
I'm 5'9". Those are two different
If
measurements.
you have your head up and your nose out, you're the tallest.
Oh, that's great.
Martha. They did Martha. They did the Martha thing.
She is 5'2". It's almost a foot difference between them.
Yes.
I hate this fucking guy, dude.
I have no problem with him. I really don't. I just don't feel like he should be Riddler.
I don't. The mask. I'm
You
telling
can't
you,
even
like,
understand him half the time. He's hidey ho.
Again, that's part of the mask.
I don't care. It's awful.
it's every time you laugh, Corey.
He looks like he's in fucking an SM&M video more than anything.
At least when he laughs, he doesn't keep trying to talk like Corey. While you're halfway through a joke, can't even get to the punchline.
Maybe if your jokes are funny, you would have the same problem.
I laugh at myself all the time.
Only in the mirror.
Look at all the doors that just open for Bruce Wayne.
It's an elevator.
Elevator has a door.
Yeah. I think they open for everyone. You don't need your white privilege card for that elevator.
I don't know, man. I'm only seeing white.
They're probably like all like, Oh, it's Bruce Wayne. Get a fucking haircut. And he always looks like a wet dog.
It's always raining in Gotham. They love that shot.
I know, is it never daytime?
It's got like I feel like Gotham is up towards Seattle.
Oh, easy. Johnny Slick.
Pretty sure Gotham's supposed to be like New York City.
It is, but New York City, it doesn't always rain.
It's true.
That's like a Seattle thing.
There is daytime 50% of the time.
I honestly don't feel like Gotham is always raining. I just feel like it's just slimy. Like
He's all wet.
I feel like they're constantly. I feel like that's just slick oil or something.
Too much product in his hair.
Yeah.
I wear my sunglasses at night.
Not only at night, but inside at night.
Yeah, get those really bright fluorescent lights. I bet he sucks at pool with those things on, though.
Well, I mean, he's the boss. Everybody's going to let him win, right? Otherwise, he'll probably murder you and your family.
Where's Maroni?
Who the hell's Maroney?
Sal Maroni.
Yeah, Sal Maroni, the other mob boss, the other family.
He's really a small mob boss
Well,
for
compared
most
to
of the time.
Falcone.
Yeah.
I'm going to say Falcone's always been the major
But they're like, those are the two like rivaling factions.
Maybe they'll introduce him in fucking the Batman too.
Sal Maroni really only rises to power when Carmine Falcone
goes to
falls
jail.
out. Like, basically when he steps aside. Plus, there's more mob. I don't fucking know them all, but there's, like, they have the fucking Chinese mob and stuff. They have tons of...
Is that like the Triads?
Sure.
Isn't there like a universe where the Joker is the one that actually kills him? Kills his family?
Kills his family. Joker
Like
was
the
a
guy
child when his family died.
No, the guy, like the Joker, and like before he becomes the Joker.
Like, yeah, I
Well,
guess.
the original story is that was his name, Joe Chill kills Martha and Thomas Wayne. Like, that's the mugger in the alley who shoots him. But then it's who paid for him to do it is kind of the debate.
Joe Chill.
Yeah.
But it couldn't really have been Joker, like the Joker that we know. And again, unless they change like certain universe stuff, but because he's not old enough to pay somebody to do that. It was mostly I think it's always been thought that it was like the mob.
Or the Court of Owls, I think, was once... I think there's a storyline where they paid
Him
to
to
have
do
it
it.
done.
Yeah. Oh, look, his dad's waking up. Instead of apologizing for being a cunt and happy that you're alive, we're just going to start with rate you
Double
lied to me.
down on that shit.
Yep. So I know he's still trying to come to terms with who he is as Batman, who he is as a person, why he's doing the things that he's doing. But it just comes off of this movie as like a whiny little bitch. I can't separate
This
that.
is only year 2 of him being Batman.
Sure. I said, I know he's just coming
got
to
a lot-
terms with all this
He's got
shit,
a lot of growing up to do.
which is fine.
He's got a better Batmobile to build.
I mean, I'd hope so, because that wasn't the Batmobile. It's
You
just
mean
a
the Uber he took?
The Batman
Follow
mobile.
that car. Did you see this in theaters, Mike? I forget.
No, God, no. HBO.
You waited till it came out to HBO. Okay.
Yeah. There's like really few movies that I want to see in theaters.
Dude, we've been dragging you to the theaters a lot then.
Oh, I know, for sure. I don't like going to the movies because of that specific reason. We go to the Guardians of the Galaxy, and you have
We've
fucking
had
Peter
one.
Griffin up front.
One.
Well, to be fair, it's like if you go on a nighttime show. When we go at like 3 or during the daytime on a Friday, it is never like that.
Well, you had that, and then the previously to that, it was the fucking
The phone.
girl. Yeah, the girl
So-
texting on her fucking phone. I'm throwing popcorn at her.
I'm very pissed
All I
off
hear is
about
click,
that
click,
one.
click, 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 click.
We'll probably talk about that a bit more in the Evil Dead episode that we're going to do in a few weeks, but I wish I would have seen that.
Wait, how did you not see it?
Because my feet were up and in the way of her, I saw nothing.
Dylan's fucking yelling at her.
I heard him
I'm
say
fucking
one
her-
thing.
I'm hurling popcorn.
I
at her.
never saw you hurl popcorn. I wouldn't have let that shit slide. It wouldn't have happened. I am too confrontational for that shit.
Oh, I know you are.
Cages in the way.
All right, yeah. Next time I'll just
Just let me know.
Yeah, I'd be like, hey.
Because
hey.
when Dylan didn't say anything else after that, I thought it ended. I thought it was over. I didn't think there was any other thing that happened.
KJ, why don't you go and take care of this?
I was about to take care of it because those people took Dylan's cup holder. I was going to take care of that. Because you have the right cup holder. That's your cup holder.
And then
most people are
the
right-handed.
movie previously to that,
Nothing.
no, we got in there and there was those two people that were already sitting on our
Yeah,
fucking
and what did
seats.
I say? It said, I think you
Yeah,
guys are in the
it's
wrong
like, yeah,
seats.
you're in the wrong seat.
Oh, we didn't know anybody's took these. Well, that's a fucking lie because
Yeah.
I bought these before anybody else bought tickets.
I didn't.
And then when you look to buy your seats, guess what? Those are fucking great. But it's fine. I just asked them to move and they moved, right? Easy. Took 2 seconds.
Yeah, they were high.
Not all heroes wear capes.
That's right. I didn't need a cape. I'm not Batman. That's just extra stuff for no reason.
You just haven't evolved into the Batman yet.
Someone's got to put up a signal.
Look, that bat symbol has no ears. His Batman has no ears.
His signal has no ears. His logo has no ears, but he has ears.
Yeah. What has ears but doesn't listen? The Batman.
What has eyes but cannot see?
What?
What has eyes but cannot see?
A potato.
That's right. Yes.
Is it?
Yeah.
Cool.
Proud of you, Mike. Proud of you.
I thought they were going to say like some kind of word with a lot of eyes, like Mississippi.
No. Potato.
I'm telling you, goddammit, she called me.
Why would she turn on the bat signal on top of the police precinct?
To get him to come.
She had the eye thing.
She could have just sat on his
She
face.
reached out to him before.
That's fair. Unless she wanted the police there, too.
Doesn't make any sense.
Is that Falcone?
Yeah, it's Falcone. Talking on the voicemail that apparently was like a butt dial.
Who's that guy right there? Is that Falcone then?
No, that is a
That's the cop from Narcotics. That
Oh, right.
Had
The one
the
that got his
busted
nose
nose.
broken?
Yeah.
He's having a bad week.
Gets get the shit kicked out of him by Batman. Gets kind of exposed as being a shithead, and then gets beat up by a girl.
Some information.
Nice
See,
little
look.
random wing.
No ears.
Well, you can't see it. It's in the middle. Like where the zip up is.
Bro, I'm telling you. No wing. No ears. No wings. Is that one of the twins again? He's just going to get his ass kicked
Yeah.
this whole
Don't
game?
you think that like after
movie?
the first one, you should have got fired from that job?
Worst bouncer ever.
He's got the eyeshadow on, but no costume. So what's her idea in this scene? To kill him and then get away? Because... And get away?
probably.
Because it seems like if she did that, she was going to die.
She just jumps out the window.
I understand, but then why couldn't she just shot him then anyway? And if she's gonna sneak up and try to kill him right now, why not just, while he was looking away at the other guy, if you got the gun in your purse, just fucking shoot him. Terrible shot.
Misses entirely.
I don't think that's her dad. I think her dad's a stormtrooper.
Oh, speaking of, I know Mike hasn't bought it yet, but when you were playing Star Wars Jedi Survivor, there's certain scenes where they're shooting at you that if you just stand still, they'll continually to miss you, and then they'll have dialogue about it, like, go get somebody else, we can't hit him.
Yeah.
It's
I
great.
think I caught one of them. Dude, the fucking technician guy.
Oh, I love that fucking scene. It's so good.
All right, is it worth buying?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's great. I should send you the picture. It took me that many hours to fucking
Is it
complete
better
it.
than Hogwarts?
Depends what you're going for.
Open worldness.
Hogwarts is probably better open worldness,
Can't buy it.
but
then.
the gameplay and the combat is significantly better in Jedi.
kind of body armor he's wearing?
Dude, he's taking
Good
so
one.
many shots to the chest.
Yeah. Like, either they have, like...
Isn't it later on he gets shot with a... I know he's already got shot with a shotgun once, but he gets shot with a shotgun, like, 6 times in a row, and one, like, to the face. And he just, like,
He goes down.
I'm a little stunned. I'm fine, though.
Oh, yeah, that's right. There's a whole big-ass ending
Yes.
to this fucking movie. This movie's long as fuck.
Yes?
It's 10 o'clock.
It's 9:40.
Guy, we are not finishing this today.
Oh, I'm finishing it today. You guys can leave when you want to. This is the 1 year podcast. This will be done.
How much longer is this?
Oh, God.
At least an hour.
There is another 53 minutes left.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna have to leave, but that's all right.
That's fine. That was my plan anyway, to get it started.
Yeah.
Have you guys here, and then I will finish it, do commentary myself for the rest of it.
You made me do it.
You made me do this,
Just like your mother.
Mario. No. I got this.
That's
no.
a bad kitty.
Bad kitty, put your gun down.
God damn it, Kitty!
What are the things on his arms?
Well, those are blades.
They look like crossbow arrows. Does he ever use them?
I don't know if he uses them in this movie or not.
Was there another movie where he uses them?
I feel like he's used stuff that he's had for attachments on his arm.
Nobody just does anything about just Batman carrying out the mob boss?
What are they gonna do?
I mean, he's the mob boss. He owns that building.
I know, but
Nobody's gonna stop him.
gonna go against Batman. It's not gonna work.
His name's Vengeance.
That's
by the
true.
way.
Apparently, he spent during the voiceover. He does say like he's been calling himself Vengeance for 2 years.
It'd be funny if they all like pointed their guns at him. Like, actually, we do.
He's got more money than you do.
Very awkward. Just fucking breaking everything.
Yeah, I know.
inside.
There's a crime
this
scene.
window.
Fuck
Fuck
this
this
crime
door.
scene.
It's the more gritty version of Black Adam with The Rock. Where he just breaks through every wall as a door.
Doesn't Black Adam just make every wall a door?
Isn't that what I said?
You said he breaks into every wall that is a door.
Makes it a door.
It's the scene that you hate with the rats or something.
That.
The bat
With the
in
bat.
the cage.
Yeah, it's probably this scene. It takes
Despite all my
like
rage.
It takes like 17 minutes.
Dope.
That's what the other 52 minutes left of this movie is. Just him trying to reach into the fucking cage.
No, you said 10 minutes of it is the motorcycle scene.
That's fair. I forgot. Sorry, 42 minutes is reaching in. You
Finishing
goddamn
my
hand.
coffee.
Damn.
Surprise, motherfucker!
Makes me think of Noob. God damn.
Has anyone got him? That's all I can think of.
Well, it's police brutality.
So aggressive.
I guess I don't understand that face.
I feel like it's because he knows his plan's coming to an end, and it might be that he's actually being noticed for the first time. Besides for just his followers on like his TikTok type thing. His message
We
board.
don't know about the message board yet.
I know, but I'm saying, telling you.
That is the most aggressive police officer ever.
He made a question mark, guys.
Oh, in the latte.
In the latte.
Got him.
Thanks a latte. Get it?
Don't you have to do that while
Latte,
you're making
milk.
it?
Catwoman's in trouble.
What's that, Mike?
Don't you have to make like the question mark in the latte while you're making it?
Like,
Like you have to make like the picture in it while you're making it. Right?
well, no, it's after.
they-
It's milk.
They make the foams on top, and then they drip the more liquid into it to make the shape. But
Right.
you could do it with your finger too. That's probably what he did. He's probably dicking around, making a.
It's a big line. How'd you draw that with my penis? Those are rats, man.
Those are rats, yeah.
There's no bat, is there?
Pretty sure it's a bat.
Those are just rats.
I'm like 90% sure.
That's a bat.
That's a bat. See? Now I'm 100% sure.
Although he just said rat.
See? That's no rat.
Oh.
See? We've started the fucking bat scene.
Is it a bat or a rat?
No.
It's pretty fat.
Oh, God. It's in the cage with a bat. Look how slow and deliberate that is.
He doesn't want the bat to fucking come out.
Why?
What's got
Then
rabies?
why is he leaving it open?
Right?
So,
Yeah, let me
He
just
doesn't know-
slowly
doesn't
reach
know
it.
if
Oh,
there's an
God.
exit. Doesn't know there's exit
He's
yet.
got gloves.
He
Look
doesn't
how
want-
slow this scene is.
He doesn't want it to get out.
Just fucking grab the envelope.
Look, not all of us are scared of bats. You little
Jesus
bitch. That was not
Christ.
even a fast scene. It was a slow scene. That was like 5 seconds.
That was like 20 minutes of my life I will never
Oh my
get back.
fucking God. That is not even. Rewind it. I guarantee it was
will
less
not
than 5
rewind
seconds.
it. I cannot get those 20 minutes
Less
back.
than 5 seconds.
Did you see how slow that
The
was?
motorcycle scene is long.
Yeah, that is long.
The bat scene, I officially think you're full of shit.
Do you think it needed to be as long as it was?
Yeah, because the bat was freaking out.
How did
He's
that
probably
help
like,
anything?
don't give me rabies. Don't give me rabies.
He's wearing gloves.
well, he
so
is
what?
afraid of bats.
No,
Yeah,
he's
he's
not. Not in this movie.
He's afraid
What?
of bats.
That's a fucking
that's
Nolan
why
thing.
He's the Batman.
No, that's more than a Nolan thing.
I don't know. Does it tell you that in this movie? No. You're making inferences.
Yeah. That 5-second scene was your inference.
No. Fucking
Someone's
20
like, oh,
minutes.
He's taking his time because he's afraid of bats. Kid
If
is
he's
like,
afraid-
I can't get that weak back.
If he's fucking afraid of bats, maybe have somebody else grab it.
The real you. Ah! The Batman. He says it.
He finally said it. Woo. All right. Well, while this movie's going to continue going, I'm going to let Mike and Corey get the fuck out of here because it's 10 o'clock and both those bitches have to work tomorrow because they're not smart and take the day off like this guy. This guy. All right. Corey and Mike are gone home. They need to go get that sleep because they both definitely need beauty sleep. So I'm going to finish the movie myself. We're about 30 minutes left or so. And yeah, still kind of have the same opinion currently that I had when we were first watching this movie. I don't think this podcast will be as long as the movie is because obviously we had the issue with the dropout, and we also have probably going to be me doing some cutting during any of the times where we were eating or goofing off or not talking because we were watching the movie. But yeah, for the most part, I think Corey and I kind of have the same feelings as we did before, where this movie dragged in spots it didn't need to. I know a lot of it is them thinking like character development or thinking that they're able to make sure that they're doing everything correctly to build this type of like universe. But for me, it just really didn't end up landing. It just ends up being one of those movies that's fine. Like, it is what it is. I just feel like if it was condensed by extra 30, 45 minutes, it probably would have done like better for me. But I do know a lot of people like this movie. It's just, although it will always now hold a special place in my heart because of the fact that it was our first episode and we've had to, we didn't have to, but we had so much to talk about because we could talk about all the old Batmans from the original movies that were out in the 90s, the TV show that was out a long time before that, or all the animated TV shows, or the resurgence of Batman with the Nolan movies, followed by the terrible Batman vs. Superman, followed by the Justice League, followed by the Snyder Cut Justice League, and getting to see all those versions of Batman, and then obviously this one. Yeah, everybody probably has their preferences, and I think Mike, Corey, and I have all kind of mentioned throughout this podcast of who we like, who we don't. This is currently going on the scene where Batman thinks that Riddler knows who he is, but he doesn't, and that's another reveal that wasn't a reveal. I just don't know. Like, if he's is able to fucking do all these things and catch all these people doing things, and if he's really going after Bruce Wayne, how is he not paying attention to him, scoping him out, and isn't able to detect that he actually is Batman? Especially seeing as, like, Batman was able to detect that Catwoman was Catwoman within, like, stalking her for a minute or two. So, there's just some things in this movie that don't land when you actually think about it, but it's fine. It's a movie. I do know that when they do a Batman 2, it'll be interesting to see which way they take it. If they keep doing this same type of motif that they're doing now, with kind of like a long, drawn-out characters, long, drawn-out scenes, interconnected stories, where obviously we had to deal with the Riddler, we dealt with Falcone, where then we also dealt with the Riddler's followers that we deal with, or about to deal with towards the end of this movie, along with the, obviously the Joker cameo at the end. So, like, there's a lot of things that they try to put into this movie to make it, you know, be in the Batman universe and consider itself to be one of those, like, essential Batman movies. And I don't know. There's, like, watching this scene here with Batman and Riddler, I didn't really like it, where Batman is basically telling him that everything is in his head, and Riddler is kind of like freaking out and just shouting. It just doesn't land for me. And here's another example of a cop getting in the way and then backing down. I'm very curious if they keep that going for the second movie. Are they going to have people go after Batman because he's still a vigilante, or has this movie proven himself so he can be kind of like the good guy, similar to The Dark Knight, where he kind of proved himself in the Batman Begins? So then on the second movie, the cops don't really want to go after him or anything. Like, they know that he's helping until the end, where then they say that he obviously killed Harvey Dent, which he didn't. And then obviously they're after him again. So is this movie going to be similar to that one, the second one? Then there's the whole question of what they're going to do with the Joker movie. Are they going to end up, like, it seems like it's going to be focused obviously on Harley Quinn and the Joker's relationship, with them having Lady Gaga come in. But if they're able to do something with the Waynes again, or are they just going to leave that completely out? Because it seemed weird to do an entire Joker movie without Batman. A lot of movies have been doing that lately. You've got Venom that ended up doing it without Spider-Man. We're going to have Madam Web that's doing it without Spider-Man. We've got Craven that's going to be doing it without Spider-Man. If you just had a movie like Superman that was just about Lex Luthor, wouldn't that be weird? If you had a Batman movie that's just about Mr. Freeze, it just seems like a weird thing to do. Joker can obviously pull it off, and that movie did, even though parts of it were extremely slow, parts of it were extremely like, what are you trying to accomplish here, until the end where it brought everything together. It just seems to be studios taking something that they know is popular, which is like Batman as a franchise, and then grabbing another character off of that and being like, we can do something here and make money. One of the reasons that these characters are popular is because of the antagonists that they have in their mind, or the protagonist of what it actually is. So obviously Joker has Batman. That's one of the reasons both are popular, is because of each other. Obviously Batman's more popular because has many more people to go up against, but Joker is obviously the best villain in the Batman series. So it makes sense, I guess, him getting his own movie, but without Batman just seems weird. So we'll see what happens with the second one. And not sure what's going to happen with the fact that it's supposed to be like a musical-ish. I don't know. We'll get there, though. You know that we'll be doing a podcast on it and talking about it. Now the song has started again, and we're getting towards the ending of the movie. But I will be skipping the long-ass motorcycle scene. If Mike's not here and Corey's not here to watch it, then there's something about me watching it alone where I can't make fun of it with them. That just doesn't sit right with me. Like, 'cause we all know how long this damn sequence is at the end. I will, though, fast forward through it, and we're going to actually time that thing. Because Mike didn't like how long I said the reaching into the bat cage took. But it took so damn long. There's no reason to focus on it that much. There's never an understanding that he's afraid of bats in this universe like he was in the Nolan universe. So it didn't make any sense. Oh, I forgot that the Joker scene wasn't in the post-credits. It's actually during the regular movie. Because we just got to that scene. I thought it was a credit scene. We'll see if they do the second Batman movie with Joker. Just Joker. Although that'll be giving us that Joker. And then it'll also be giving us the Joker in the own Joker movie. And I don't think we're going to get any more of the Snyder movies. But if we do, then we get the Jared Leto Joker too. Alright, and we've finally gotten to the motorcycle part. There's technically, according to HBO Max, like 13 minutes left in this movie. And it's all this. Them talking about it to begin, or talking to begin with before we get on the motorcycles. And yeah, we're not gonna deal with that. So we have, let's see, as I fast forward, we have 2 to 3 minutes of them talking, and now we are at, let's see, 2:45, 2:46, 2:47. We're 3 minutes of them on that bike driving away before it gets to the end of the film. It's too long for no reason. I remember being in the movie theater and just being like, oh my God, finish. Just let me go home. Anyway, that is our 1 year podcast. A little bit different and outside the norm than we usually do, but what we wanted to do for our 1 year episode, wanted to do something a bit different. It'll be interesting when we get the camera that we have planned for, if we do another one of these in the future, as you'll be able to get how we react to certain things too. I don't know if we'll do rewatches of movies we've already seen that we've already done a podcast on, but we might do movies that we've already seen and then watch them again and then give our take for the first time on the podcast, rather than the rewatch. But with the 1 year anniversary, we wanted to do this. Thought it was fun. Corey and Mike got things to clean their butt. We had pizza. We got to watch a movie. It was all good. And next week, we will be back, and we will be back on schedule. We're going to be talking about Guardians of the Galaxy 3. As a spoiler, it's great, but we'll talk about it more next week.